a smaller cutout circle into these cylinders. So in order to do this, well, just spin your work around to an orientation that you can see your circles. Let's add a new sketch. So we'll add a new sketch in this instance to this surface here. We'll press N to normalize, zoom in. Let's choose the circle tool. And what we want to do is draw a circle. Now, if you see a small box, small square box, that means that's the center of the circle, and your new circle will snap to that circle. What we want to do now is select the dimension tool, and we want to dimension that circle to be 5 millimeters. Then let's accept, spin our work around, and what we want to do is extrude that circle downwards through your work, but only by 6 millimeters, removing the material. So we're creating a hole all the way through. So let's accept that. Now let's repeat that process for the other circle. So let's add a new circle on this surface here. So press N to normalize. Now, it could be that you draw a circle and accidentally miss the center, and then you want to find where the center is. So you have two choices on how you can do something like this. It is possible to dimension the distance between the circles, but one of the nice techniques that can be used here is something called concentric circles. So before I do that, I'm just going to dimension my circle to be 5, and then I'm going to go up to the menu at the top here, and I'm going to choose concentric circle, concentric. If I now click on this circle and this circle, it automatically places the two with the same center point. Just a little tip. So let's accept, spin round, extrude, 6 millimeters downwards, removing the material. Okay. Then following that, what we need to do is add an extra very small cut, a 6 millimeter circle that's going to be removing material 0.7 millimeters. So new sketch again, so it's repeating a very similar process as you can see. So let's choose the circle tool. I'll hover over this time to get my little center point. Let's dimension, change to be 6. Let's accept, spin round, extrude, my new circle. I want to go with the opposite direction. I want to remove by 0.7 millimeters. Okay, so let's just check that we're going the right way. Now we're going the right way because we can see the previews. Always worth just double checking. Let's accept my work. So let's spin round. Let's repeat that process on this top surface here. So let's normalize. Let's draw a new circle from the center point. Let's dimension. Let's change to be 6. We know it's in the center, that's good. Let's spin and work around. Let's extrude. Let's extrude down and removing by 0.7. Check that we see our preview. All looks good. Let's accept our work. Okay, so now the last thing that we need to do is add a very, very small fillet to those two edges. Okay, so this edge and this edge. This is to help the pin slip in a little bit more easily. So let's fillet 0.3. Let's pick this one and this one. Zoom out, spin your work around, zoom in, pick this edge and this edge here, and let's accept. So now we've modelled those two parts.